What is SWIFT code? SWIFT code is a type of code which is a code of the branch of any bank which is used to make international payment in any account of that branch or to accept international payment. Way the IFSC code. There is also a similar SWIFT code, but the difference between the two is that IFSC code is used within one's own country, whereas SWIFT code is used to receive international payment for making international payments. SWIFT code. SWIFT code is of 8 to 11 digit, whose structure is something like this: SBIN 476. SBIN. The first 4 letters of the SWIFT code are the bank code. IN. The next 2 letters after the first 4 letters in the SWIFT code are the country code, which shows which country's SWIFT code is. BB. The third 2 digit in the SWIFT code is the code of the particular location of that country, which shows which city the branch of that bank is from. 476. The next 3-digit code in the SWIFT code shows that whatever branch is there, it has a particular code. SWIFT code is the code of the main branch of any one bank and whatever is under it. There is another branch. All the branches are also used under the same code. What is the difference between SWIFT code and IFSC code? SWIFT code is used when there is a need to do any international transaction. At that time, SWIFT code has to be filled, because when any kind of international transaction is to be done in any country, at that time the SWIFT code of that bank there, it has to be entered. SWIFT code simply means that SWIFT code is used to do international transactions. IFSC code is used to do any kind of transaction within a country. The full form of IFSC code is Indian Financial Service Code, which is a code of different branches of different banks within a country, through which any kind of payment transaction is done. What is the full form of SWIFT code? Full form of SWIFT: Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. Full form of SWIFT code as we have read above, which shows the exact meaning that it is used for a worldwide financial communication. SWIFT codes are also known by different names like SWIFT Show BIC codes, Business Identifier codes. How SWIFT code works? The way IFSC code is used to send money to any branch in India, in the same way to send money to any country in the world, when we fill the form in the bank, wherever the money has to be sent. The SWIFT code of the bank there also has to be filled on it, so that it shows that in which country we are sending the money we are sending and which city is in that country, which branch is the complete information. Also SWIFT code reveals from, through which easily we are able to send money to any corner of the world through the bank. Sending money through SWIFT code is very easy and safe, fast, and through this in any account holder's account abroad. Sending money and receiving money from abroad into your account is easy. Some information about using SWIFT code are as follows. More than 32 million transactions are done daily by the people of the world to send money from one country to another. There are more than 1100 members working in the world to manage the SWIFT network, which is different from different parts of the world, working in about 200 countries in different countries. SWIFT code uses. Initially, when the SWIFT code was developed, it was used only in some limited scope, but gradually the SWIFT code developed so much that people started using it for banking transactions in safe, correct ways. If you want to send money or receive money anywhere in the world today, every financial institution that is there uses SWIFT code, and under it, fast network and secure transactions can be done easily. SWIFT code history. The history of SWIFT code is not very old because SWIFT code was established in 1970. The main objective of starting it was to strengthen the worldwide financial system. Had to strengthen, which in 1973, 15 countries and most banks of the world had decided to work together to fix some technical glitches. All these countries further strengthened the SWIFT code. Where are the headquarters of SWIFT code? SWIFT code is headquartered in Belgium. SWIFT code's beginner's journey. In the early days, when international transactions were done through SWIFT code, it was a bit difficult to transfer funds because the speed of its working at that time was very slow and there were some different types of issues in it at that time, due to which we had to face a little in the initial days. To fix similar problems, some changes were made to the SWIFT system in the year 1974, in which some different countries of the world also participated, and gradually more banks and whatever financial institutions of the world were added, and it was made to work better.